Hey, it's Milan from Quick Reference, and today I'm going to show you how to edit the user agent on a HTTP request you want to make in Swift. So I'll give you an example first. For instance, this URL here, if I access it through a browser, it's going to give me some details. It's not doing, this is just a shoutcast server. Doesn't really matter. It's going to give me some details, right? It's going to display the web page. But if I was to do it in Swift, like inside the code, generally like the way you get a string, it's going to tell you that the resource isn't found. Now, if you delve a little bit deeper into this and you realize that this web page actually looks at your user agent and realizes that you're not any modern browser that it knows of, it's not going to send you its data. So the way we can go around that is by actually editing the user agent of our HTTP request. I'm going to show you how to do that now. So once you have your URL string and your NS URL, you want to create an NS Mutable URL request. So we're going to do that now. NS Mutable URL request, and you're going to use this last constructor here, the big one. You're going to pass it the URL, and for the catch policy, if you don't know what you're doing there, just use reload ignoring local cache data. And for the timeout interval, we're going to say just 60, like that. Okay, so once we have that, you want to actually edit some stuff in the request. So first we're going to give its method, we're going to say it's get. And now we actually need to edit the user agent. So let's do that. I'm going to say set value. And now you're going to need to put the new user agent in here for HTTP header user dash agent. Now, if you don't know where to find these user agent strings, there's a good website that I'm going to include in the description. It's basically going to give you a list of known user agent strings. So you just go here and you go to list of user agent strings, and you find the browser that you want to use. We're going to use Chrome right there, and it gives you a list of the strings. So we're just going to click on the newest one, and this is the user agent string right here. It gives you like explanations down here. If you want to look into that, that's fine. Just copy that and paste it in here. And that's your new user agent string. Okay, so then what you want to do is actually download the data through something called an NSURL connection. And there's two things you can do here. You can send a synchronous one or an asynchronous one. I'm just going to go through the synchronous one, show you how that's done. And you pass in your request here. For returning response and error, you can just do nil for now because it's not important for this video. That's going to go ahead and download that data. And then to cast it and to put it into a string, well, you can't put it into a string just yet. You need to put it into an NS string. NS string with its data constructor, pass in the data. Oh, you also need to unwrap that. And for encoding, if you don't know what you're doing, just NSUTF-8 encoding, NSUTF-8 string encoding, like that. And as you can see, that did actually go ahead and download the HTML from that website that wouldn't let us do it before. So that's how you do that. Also, if you really want this as a string, not an NS string, you just cast it into a string. Like that. I'm pretty sure that'll work. Yeah, and then that's your string. All the code is going to be in a paste bin in the description, and I'm also going to supply the URL to that user agent finding string thing. Okay, thanks for watching.